Hi everyone, it's good to be doing this video again. This will be accountability journal number 5. In this video, my main productivity tip will be around life priorities. So after I resigned my job, I still found myself not having enough time to do everything. So that's when I really had to evaluate all the things that I want to be doing in my life, like bigger projects that I want to be focusing on, whether it's content creation for this, and this, whether it's my startup idea, whether it's personal development, whether it's relationships. And I had to rank them because the fact is that we all have 24 hours in a day. And sometimes if you want to work on too many things, you will end up working on nothing at all. So I think that sometimes the best way to achieve something and to be productive in areas that matter to you is to say no to things that are not that important right now or somewhere down the future. So what I did was I created a very simple spreadsheet. I will show you that in a while on my computer. What I did was that I ranked everything that I want to be doing based on how much I enjoy doing it and how it is valuable for my future. And I ranked everything from 1 to 5, and then I multiply these two values, and then I get a rank. This is how the simple spreadsheet about my life priorities looks like. Now, as I was mentioning before, here I called it task, but this is really just like a project that I'm focusing on. Okay, joy is still here. So how much do I joy in doing the things for that project or for that task? Rating from 1 to 5. And the value, how valuable this is for my life. And the value is again from 1 to 5. And then you basically sum it up and you order it by the sum. And this kind of like gives you a guideline of what you should be focusing on where you should be putting most of your time. Here I just wrote down some benefits. So this is more like the value, but describing the value in words. I had some notes. Some of the things that I wanted to do were actually dependent on something else being successful first. So then, of course, I just grade them out because there's no point in working on that until I get the first thing done. Or I didn't want to spread myself too thin, so I didn't want to work on too many different ideas. So then I just said no to something, like localize anything. So doing this helped me focus my energy a little bit more. And one of the things that I wanted to say is that this is very related to what I was talking in the last video, which is start your day with the biggest thing. So now the biggest thing should be aligned with my life priorities. So at the end of the day, that's where I look at my to-do list to see all the things that I have to do the next day. And if there's something that's aligned with my life priority number 1, then that's what I should start the next day. If there's nothing like that, because maybe I completed everything for that week, then I look at the second priority in my life. And then that's what becomes the most important task for the day. So now we'll take a look at the whiteboard, and there's a nasty surprise this week. Here we are. So this is the week that just completed, the week of the 7th. And as you can see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, oh, pretty good. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's where the breakdown happened. Leisure, so you can see Monday, Tuesday, pretty good, less than half an hour, 1 hour on Wednesday, then nothing here, and this is where it fell apart. So Friday, it was 3.5 hours, and leisure, by the way, is just me on my own. It's not hanging out with friends, that's relationships. And then 6.5 hours on Saturday. That's crazy. So this is where I definitely lost control. What happened? On a Friday, I went out. I wanted to have a little bit of a day off in the afternoon, so I went biking, and then I met with my friends. as usually as it happens, maybe I said it before, I'm a very momentum-based person. So I got this momentum of leisure and just having fun, enjoying myself. So when I came back, I think I came back around 8 or 9 p.m. I really just wanted to watch more bullshit instead of going back to what I had to do. The worst thing is that this transferred to Saturday. So I went out on Friday and Saturday, this is where it happens. And this is another important thing maybe for you, is that to me, at least based on my experience, how I start a day, it usually how productive I get throughout the day. And the bad part about Saturday was that I started it by watching some nonsense, some bullshit, already while I was in bed. So I woke up and I started with leisure, with nothing productive. And then during the day, I couldn't force myself to do something about it. So in the end, maybe in the afternoon, I finally did the thing that I was supposed to do in the morning, but I definitely failed on the most important thing. I think that might be it, is that when I come back from social hangout, I still want to just chill and do nothing on my own when I'm here at home. So as a result, I also get to go to bed late. So that transfers to the next day, and that makes me lazy. So maybe this is why. Maybe I need to just enjoy the time when I'm with other people, but when I get home alone, I should just cut it and maybe just read a book or something that's more closer to my usual routine. So week 37, this is what I'm reporting, and I'm guilty, like I said. So the thing that I already showed you on the whiteboard is that I didn't start every morning with 1 hour of the most important thing. Then when it comes to these two things, I left them unchecked. The reason why I didn't do them is that during the week, and maybe this is me being lazy and avoiding work, I don't know exactly, but I think I came to the conclusion that this is not important anymore. I think I said in the last video that I will need to think about how to do the toggle hours reporting in a better way, and I didn't do it. I just freestyled again. So yeah, I need to take a note of that, and I'm going to do it right now. So this is my to-doist. So what I'm going to do is I need to figure out how to report toggle hours for HA, that's accountability journal, and I'm going to say I'll do it on, let's say, tomorrow. There. For the next week, I'm focusing mainly on content creation because that's something that already has attraction, and I think I want to just get better at that. So my possibility, nothing new here, just keep the practice, keep the habits alive. When it comes to content creation, this will be a pretty creative week, and I'm very excited about it. So today we will be posting the video, which I'm just recording. Tomorrow I will be posting my first article on LinkedIn about why strangers connect on LinkedIn. I was working on it every day last week, so I'm happy about it. Then we have a new podcast episode on Wednesday. Toggle video, another important thing that I was doing last week. So I have all the recordings, all the voiceovers, recording on the phone, recording on the desktop. So now I just need to edit it and put it together and prepare the copy and all the promotion. Here I have some things about my podcast. I want to look for new guests so that I have different varieties of guests for the podcast, for the news. And finally, I want to update my website. If you like this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Please. Bye.